It is now 10 o'clock in the morning. The last time I checked these was 9 o'clock last night. So it's been 12 hours and they're not quite set yet. Fine, yeah, it's still soft. Yeah, all of them, I think. Yeah, they're still soft. That one is the hardest. This one still has liquid. That was the one that went hideously wrong. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to leave these for the full 24 hours. So I'll probably check them this afternoon, probably about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then if they're still not set, it's going to have to be night time. That's a problem for night time, me to deal with. It has now been about 24 hours. It's actually been more than 24 hours for some of them and just under 24 hours for others, but I've decided this is probably the sweet spot. The last time I checked these was at 9 o'clock. Last night it is now 7 o'clock at night, and the last one I'd added I think was about 8 o'clock last night. So to be honest, if it's not dry by now, it's never going to dry. Some of them do appear to be dry, some of them do not appear to be dry. So what we're going to do is we're going to check these, right. So the first one that does appear to be dry is the one in the muffin case, and let's see how hard this is to get out. This muffin case was from Home Bargains and it was $2.99. Oh no, it's malleable still. Oh no, oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. No. Oh no, look what happened. Oh no, look. Ghost, spooky. Oh, dearie me. Right, so when I put these in, when I've put these in, I've put them in upside down thinking, well, when I turn it the right way around, it'll be fine. When I turn it the right way around, and I've got the words the wrong way around. Oh, no. Oh, God. Right, so this has been 24 hours. It's still malleable, but it's okay to take out the case. Back's very rough. That needs something on it, but I'm kind of happy with how that came out. I think that's cute. Ghost, spooky, ghost, spooky, instead of spooky ghost. Oh God, I'm an idiot. Oh well, this was the point of trying it. Dearie me. Do you know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to see if I can get a head pin in this, maybe. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's a bad idea. That was probably going to be a bad idea. Oh, right. Well, that's that one. It's not so bad. We can live with that. We've learned. Right, then there's these three here. How easily are these going to come out? Not at all. And these haven't finished curing either. These should have been done. Right, oh God, right, this one I'm dreading, because this was the experiment gone wrong with the food colouring, which I may have figured out why it went so hideously wrong, because when I was looking at the food dye. Natural colourants. See, you need E numbers. So this was the green food dye in the cacti. Oh, yeah, that's come out okay. Alright, lots of air bubbles. Lots of air bubbles in that. And it's sort of matte, almost. This is still malleable. I can feel that, but it's orange. This is green food dye. And it's gone orange. I think we're going to have to wait to undo these. I'm going to try and undo these, because I think these are going to come out a little easier. Yeah. Oops. So this was the blue food dye. And the spiders. And again, it's sort of matte, which is weird. The back looks really cool though. So that's that one. It's the other blue food dye with the spiders. Ugh. Yeah, these are still quite malleable. That one looks quite cool though. Quite like how that looks. I like that. So this was the orange food dye with the white spooky ghosts. No, look at that. That's a mistake. Let's not do that. Yeah. These are going to need more time. Oh, let's see if we can take this one out. The one that went very wrong. We're going to have to leave these and the other cubey ones to cure a bit longer. We'll give them, oh, might as well give them till tomorrow, and I'm in no rush. But this was the attempt at the mix on the back of the blue. This was the blue food dye with the spiders, and then this was the coloured dye added on top. I've just wet this very slightly, and there's a sort of cool effect happened. Where some of the food dye has come through. I don't know how well you can see this. Try and get this camera to focus. Come on. Ah, there we go. Right, okay, so some of this food dye has come through. And it's created a bit of a cool effect. But it's matte. So I wonder if that's the type of mould that it was that's made it done this. Because, I don't know. It's got a weird texture. So maybe it's the mould. This is very smooth. Like the muffin case is very smooth. And this is very smooth. It's completely clear, and there are no air bubbles, no major ones anyway. I mean, there might be one or two, but if there are, I can't see them. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to come back in a few more hours and see what happens. It is now just past midnight. I checked these, I think it was around 7. My mum's here. And this is the spooky ghost one. It's now no longer malleable really at all. I did end up sticking an eye pin in the top while it was still malleable. I don't know, it feels maybe a little bendy, but I think this is more or less frozen. The blue food dye spider is completely solid now. That's no longer malleable. The one with the leakage, again, I stuck an eye pin in, and that's pretty much solid now. This one, oh no. Well, I was going to say, I was really clever and put it face down to see if the smooth silicone mould would adjust the matte finish of it. And I was like, I have. But actually, no, there was some water in that one, so it was just wet. That's solid. The green food dye, which went orange. These look hard now. I've been tapping them, and I think these are ready to come out. But I'm not going to do them. I'm gonna do it in the morning, because the black food dye and the orange food dye are still a little bit tacky. If I like press my finger, it leaves behind my fingerprint. So I'm going to give them another like 12 hours, maybe 10, to finish curing, and then we will see what happens in the final results. It's now 11 o'clock in the morning, so it's been quite a while with these curing. I'm sure these are dry and these are still damp, but I've decided I'm going to take them out the moulds, and I'm going to try and wait for them to cure outside of the mould. This may prove to be a mistake. I may live to regret this, but that's what I've decided to do. So yeah, that's what we're doing. They have dried to a certain degree, but not as much as I would like. And I don't know if this is because of the food dye or what. So, oh my god. Right, okay. Oh my god. Right, this was the orange food dye with an orange pumpkin and a black spider in it. It's still tacky on the back. It's malleable. Weirdly, it's missing a chunk here, but that doesn't seem to be in the mould. So what I'm going to do is I am going to lay that in the muffin case and hope something happens. This was the orange food dye and the spooky ghosts. It's a bit warped. It's still a little squidgy, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. You could go over that. Right, so this was the orange and black experiment. Oh god, this is really tacky. You can just see the one spooky ghost in that. This clearly went so wrong. So very, very wrong. And this was the other orange and black one. So clearly the orange and the black separated. And the orange went opaque. Yeah, that went very wrong. But this was the point of these experiments, so that we could try and suss how this stuff works for ourselves, because it's okay watching a tutorial, but if they're not using the exact same stuff that you're using, then it's not going to be as applicable. So we've still got more experimenting to do, but I probably won't walk you through the entire process like I did this time, because that probably wouldn't be very interesting. Unless you want to see it, in which case let me know. This is the first one. Batty. that has come out really, really well. Look at that. That is so cute. Wow. It's got some air bubbles, but I'm not bothered. Wow. I really like this. That is really cute. Only thing is, again, I've messed up and I've got the words and the bats at contrary positions. I mean, it works this way. It works fine this way. God, I'm an idiot. But that is very cute. I really like that. I really like how this mould has worked out so far. I think this is a really good mould for making. This was £2 in Asda. The muffin mould is good as well. But as we saw, the spooky ghost one came out a bit disshaped. But that's okay, because again I messed up. I was going to say you're not culpable in this. This was on me. Okay, so here's the spooky one. Oh, bit of a awkward thing getting them out, but God, that feels so nice. It's so smooth. So let's see how I messed this one up. Right, so in this one, no, this kind of works a bit. The letters are a little bit skewed. Oh dear. See, right, this is what it looks like from behind. Like this, so the Y's the wrong way around. Damn it. Right, so it works sort of this way. Sort of, maybe? I don't know. I shouldn't have put that bat in there. It works fine with just the ghosts. I really like that. I think that's so cute. This may become a magnet. I collect magnets. I'm obsessed with magnets. Magnets and flattened pennies. Those are my things that I really love. Come on. I have like 3 magnet boards and they're divided into like international and UK and novelty. Because when you've got that many magnets, you really have to start categorising. Come on. There we go. Right, so this one was Batty, which had the accidental ghosts in it. See, again, the Y's the wrong way around. And there's an air bubble, and there's one on the T. And it's got the ghosts in it, so it doesn't really make that much sense, but I still really like this. What would you call this, a tile? Yeah, a tile. I like this very much. Oh, that is a shame. But I think that's come out... Well, this is my first time, and I've had to learn a lot of mistakes. From a lot of mistakes, I should say. Yeah. Cool. I think of all of them, this one has probably come out best. Let's have a look at the... I'm going to take some sandpaper to one of these and see if that affects it. I'm probably going to do a video where they've been zhuzhed a bit, but we'll have to wait and see on that. That's still wet. I really am interested in seeing how this one turns out with a bit of sandpaper. I want to thank you very much for having the patience and watching this, if you've watched the whole thing. This has been a journey indeed to try and experiment with this stuff and see if I could figure out my own way of doing it. Thank you very much for watching. Really sincerely thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.